Today's video, we're going to be going over how psychology is not as important as you got all these gurus are saying on YouTube. Like, I understand you need an edge before you even have psychology. Otherwise, you're just like a normal person just gambling away and part of that 90% statistic. And, I'm going to go over today real quick how you can actually really get out of that 90% statistic by understanding this one thing. Trading psychology is the minimum requirement. It's the minimum requirement for trading. And I wouldn't even say trading psychology is truly a skill. It's just discipline. That's all psychology is. It's just being disciplined and being confident in your system so that when you go in drawdown, go in losing streaks, you still know your strategy works. If your strategy doesn't work, of course you're not going to be confident. Of course you're going to go on losing streaks. And of course your P&L is going to be red every single day or by the end of the month, and you're going to blame on psychology for the rest of your life, and you will be one of those traders that take maybe 10 years to become profitable, and you don't want to be in that loop when you can become profitable within a year or less with consistent results. So again, understanding trading psychology is the bare minimum requirement for trading. Just like if you're applying for a job positioning, let's say the job requires you to have maybe like a degree or something, bachelor's degree, associate's degree, whatever degree it requires you. Maybe doctors need PhDs or masters, right? That's just a minimum requirement to even be qualified, or not even qualified, just minimum requirement. To be actually truly qualified as a trader, you need an edge or strategy or a system that works objectively without any type of emotions attached. That is the qualification to become a true profitable trader, right? Psychology should not be really a focus until later on, where you just have to execute your system. But until then, you need to focus on developing your system and stop watching these psychology mindset videos, because people can say something but not do it themselves, right? People can tell you revenge trade, don't revenge trade, but that doesn't mean you will just stop revenge trading. So in a sense, it will take up maybe a little bit of time to build up your trading psychology. If you want to think of that as a skill, you can. But my point of this video is it is literally the bare minimum for profitable trading. Like if you're applying to any type of especially if you're trading for like a trading firm, let's say, they're not going to ask you how good is your trading psychology. How good are you stably emotionally? Yes, they may ask that, but that's the bare minimum they're even looking for. That shouldn't even be like a consideration. The main thing is they're looking for, do you have a good edge and good understanding of the market? If you don't, who cares about the psychology? That's the bare minimum. Every single person that applies to a trading firm, for example, or let's say that is a profit trader, they know this. They know that this is the bare minimum. And if you can't even reach the bare minimum, how do you expect to become consistent? I'm going to end the video there. It's going to be a very short 3-minute video. Literally just telling you guys there, training psychology should not be your focus. It's the minimum requirement.